Hi everyone, I'm Brian Mackey, one of the product managers for Insight, and I'm here to give you an update on the exciting features we've released so far in 2025 and look ahead at what's coming next. We introduced a new asset details view with information and metrics about the devices you manage. We've just announced the ability for you to tag and categorize devices with new tag management. We're working on scripting. We have more information and tools coming to help you manage the devices. We're building out our cybersecurity capabilities with the introduction of vulnerability management. We've got brand new patch management coming as well with Linux and Mac patching as well as Windows. We have a new developer portal which we're building out, and we're executing on our AI strategy to help bring natural language questions and management into the product in the new year as well. So lots of exciting features en route, many things we've already delivered. So let's get into it. We introduced a new asset view with the detail slide up panel. You can now very easily jump over to this additional asset information from the hyperlink in the north pane. And thanks for the feedback you've been sharing with us on that. We are actually just about to add a little copy to clipboard button based on your feedback. In fact, by the time you see this video, it's probably out, to just help you manage those devices. On the new asset details view, we're bringing together asset information in one consolidated place to help you at a glance understand the status of the device, the makeup of the device, the components, etc. Recent performance metrics with CPU and memory utilization that we've added, so you can see over the last hour, day, week even, if there are any spikes in memory or CPU utilization in this case, and then maybe correlate that with a help desk ticket you're working on, or a device performance issue, or maybe a security or monitoring incident, and so on. We'll be building out this information. We have more coming. BitLocker status as an example, reboot, secure boot status, another. Also, as we start to lean into some of the security data points that you can use to ensure that you're managing your devices securely. We're working on bringing activities into this also, so you'll be able to see recent events that happened on the device, again to help you correlate and diagnose issues. One of the next things that we'll be introducing then on the back of giving you more information and insight about the devices is tools to help you resolve and update and remediate any issues that you're investigating and dealing with. We have a brand new scripting section coming that will complement the existing automated tasks capability. You'll have a new area with user permissions to add custom scripts, and then we'll make it more efficient for you to just run scripts on demand on one or more devices that you select in the new assets view. We have just introduced new asset tags, and really for the first time in Insight, you can now categorize and group devices by any criteria: business criteria, technical categorization, project management needs. Basically, you can apply any number of tags to devices to group and organize them at scale. We're enhancing this next with dynamic tags, where you can even set rules, filters effectively, to run and apply tags automatically to further categorize those devices. And this will be part of the basis of new policy management that we'll also be introducing, looking a little further ahead into 2026. We added a new reboot option as well, so you're able to present a customizable message to end users instead of a timeout setting. We're enhancing this with the option for you to set a snooze or a cancel option for end users, so they can decline or postpone at least a reboot if it's at an inconvenient time, and it really helps you deliver service to your customers in turn. So some nice enhancements. The data we're bringing together along with the tools and the options such as scripting and reboots, we're also consolidating in our AI strategy. So we will be introducing natural language options to the new assets view, so you can start to ask Insight things like, why is my computer running slower? Why is this device showing offline? That sort of thing. And it will take all the data and bring that together to do that sort of grunt work for you, to provide that analysis and insights. With the tooling, we can start to then get into options around, do you want to remediate this using an AI suggestion? All of this will be opt-in. Your data is not shared across other environments. We're very deliberate about how we're deploying AI. We'll share more details near the time on exactly how we're implementing this, but we're very excited for the capabilities that we'll be introducing in the new year in this area. We're also busy building out our cybersecurity capabilities. We introduced vulnerability management, so you can see known vulnerabilities across all the assets that you manage. And we're continuing to enhance this. So we just added CWE and CVE details to our vulnerability management interface. So you can start to see which vulnerabilities have known exploits, have known issues associated with those to help you further prioritize and categorize the security settings and posture and remediation that you would want to do across the devices you manage on behalf of your customers and indeed your own environments. Next, we'll be introducing a brand new patch management section in the new interface. It will give you much more efficient workflows and greater oversight of the patch management settings across all your devices, again, to help manage at scale. We're also, with this, introducing patching for the very first time for Linux devices, so that's really exciting. We're then extending this into Mac devices. We've had some basic capability with Mac patching, but this really gives feature parity to Windows patching, which will be the next update that we'll be putting in. With new patching alongside vulnerability management, we're starting to look at how we can bring those workflows together so you can start to automatically patch known vulnerabilities detected through vulnerability management. So some real nice significant improvement and enhancements to original patching and the introduction of vulnerability management to really help you manage cybersecurity for your customers. Another aspect that's important here is your own operational security. So in Insight, we will be adding support for Entra ID. It means you'll be able to manage users through Entra and onboard and offboard them with the appropriate settings into Insight. For operational security and operational efficiency, that's a better setup, and many of our customers are, of course, using Entra. So we're excited to bring you that capability, we think, early in the new year. And we're introducing a new audit log, so you'll be able to see in a consolidated place all the activities performed by your users in Insight for audit purposes primarily, but potentially also for investigating issues with devices. You can see who did what when as part of that workflow also. So some great improvements coming. We're really excited about the feedback we've had so far for vulnerability management, and we'll keep you up to date. Another area of focus for us has been quality and reliability of the features in Insight, so that, for example, if you ask it to run an automated task, it just runs it for you there and then. We're using some of the new technology and infrastructure that we're building out that you're also seeing come through in those new UI views to upgrade backend services for reliability of Insight. We've improved the speed of some of the dialogues, for example. We're making further enhancements to the performance of Insight. And we'll continue to resolve issues that you bring to our attention more quickly than we probably have at times in the past. So a real emphasis on ensuring that we turn around any bugs that are reported to us through our support team, working with our support team to help you use the tooling day to day in the most efficient way possible. We've also introduced a brand new developer portal. This contains the Insight API, but actually more exciting than that, we are developing a new Graph API. This will expose more functionality and interactivity with the Insight system. So the new capabilities that you see come through in the assets view that you'll see with scripting and so on will also be available through a new API. So you can really start to get interactive and build on top of our systems or take components into existing workflows, maybe your PSA integration. Some real nice enhancements coming in that area also. Thanks for your time and taking a moment out of your day to just listen to our update. We hope that you find it useful and that you're excited about the new features that we're bringing into the product in the new year and the months ahead. As ever, go to the status blog. You can subscribe so you automatically get any updates that we post there. All the new functionality will be explained in detail. Of course, we have pop-ups in the product also that will guide you through any new functionality that we introduce. Thanks again, and look forward to updating you next time.